So good morning, this is Samundeshwari from the Department of English. In this lecture video, we are going to see the topic recommendation. So this word is not new to us first of all, because with or without knowingly we used to recommend a product or service among our friends or relative circle. So when we used to recommend, in the sense, if you are a user of that particular product, you can recommend that. Or else if you are listen about that good feedback from some of the user of it, you can recommend the same with the known circle and all. So this is what we used to do in a technical writing. This topic is very important, because while we are addressing or dealing with some kind of a road accident report writing kind of a topic, this recommendation must be provided at the end. So these recommendation must sort out the issues what we have discussed earlier. So this topic is very important. So usually the recommendation will sort out the problem what we have faced earlier phase and all. So we'll see how to write a recommendation and how to construct a sentence which is related to the topic. So here we have the recommendation. So recommendation or it is a kind of a suggestion given on a particular topic. So it help others to make decision, or else they might complete that task in an effective way. So always the experience helps someone to do and do it in a better way, right? And next we have the purpose of recommendation. So for what purpose we should write this recommendation, in the sense, so it becomes mandatory for the technocrats to make recommendations. Being an engineering graduates, so they must know how to deal with the problems what we are facing, because always don't stuck with I have this issues and all. So how to handle the problem, and these are all the recommendations will be helpful in preparing reports. That's what I have mentioned earlier about the road accident, especially in a part of report road accident or else fire accident in a paint shop and all. So being a technocrats, you have to draft the reason for the accident and how it caused, and what are all the effects caused because of this accident, and how to avoid accident. So that part you can mark up with the name of recommendation. And for starting a new department, improving the quality, so you can use the recommendation along with the existing material also. So next we are going to see about the format of recommendations. So in the format of recommendations, we have you should state your problem clearly in your first sentence. For instance, write recommendations to keep your college environment clean and safe. So you should understand the purpose of writing a recommendation, and all your points must be aligned with the asked question alone. So the proposed recommendations directly link to the problem. So it is advised to plant more trees or more saplings around the campus. Finally, the suggested measures to be implemented immediately without any hesitation. So in this format, what are all the things you have to observe, in the sense, first of all, for what purpose you have written your answer. Your answer must be directly co-aligned with the asked question along with the given format. To write a recommendation, the following guidelines to be followed while writing a recommendation, such as use expressions you have to begin a sentence with the phrase of it is necessary to, it is recommended, it is suggested to, it is advised, it is mandatory to, it is essential to. So if you are beginning your sentence with these phrases, along after that you can add up your ideas. If you are constructing a sentence in such a way, in the sense, it will be more effective. And next thing is that so you some cases people can write modal verbs also. So use of the modal verbs like should be, must be, ought, need to be, could be can also used. But a few times what happening, in the sense, the students might get confused with the modal auxiliary form along with the imperative structure. So to avoid the confusion and course, better you can go by using the phrases such as it is recommended, it is necessary, necessary, it is suggested, it is advised. And here we have our sample one. So like a write a set of 6 important recommendations to a group of students from Europe who has come to spend their 1 month vacation in India. So as I told you in the checklist also, while writing answer for these topics, don't use stars and bulletins. Better can go with the numberings. Even I didn't give here. Whereas while you are writing an answer, better can go with the number format. And as per our format, you can begin a sentence with the phrase of it is necessary. If you ask me, ma'am, can I use the same phrase throughout 8 points, 9 points, in the sense that doesn't suit well, so better you can use some kind of alternative phrases which connect with your ideas. So here you have to understand the concept first. You are going to recommending what are all the how to spend their time valuably in India. So you can have some good knowledge about the India tourism and the spot in particular location, and where they can take food and where they can stay and what kind of dresses they can wear to protect themselves from our climate, if it is too hot or else if it is too cold, in the sense. And these kind of things you can add up in your points, as well as you can mention about the historical monuments and how important it is. And also you can assign them some good guide to learn more about that monuments and its historical references. And also you can arrange them the safe like let them have a safe visit in our country. So it is recommended to share the historical information about the monuments and places before visit. And also you can help them to suggest the best hotels, and also you can mention them to taste the food of our India, and especially the particular locality. So these are all the things you can add up in your point. I can again we have another example which might be which is similar to the format of model auxiliary structure. So you can here you can find the difference between that previous one and here. So here in between we are using the model auxiliary term should be, could be, might be, and also these are all the terms we can use while writing it. And I can tell one thing very confidently, that the topics such as the topic under technical rating, such as checklist, recommendation, report rating, whatever it is, you might have the general questions, or else the problem might be faced by an individual in our day-to-day life. So your answer must be much more specific to the asked question along with the format. If you are focusing these two things very carefully, in the sense while writing answer for this topic is not that much tough, it's very easy, and you can always align with the format of the topics what we have discussed here. Thank you.